over the last few sessions, we had started our discussion on C Corporation. And under C Corporation, we have discussed so far, as if I walk you over the schedule, we have already discussed the formation, that is how the C Corporation is formed, what would be the basis of the asset for the company, what would be the basis of the stock for the shareholder, and if there is any gain or loss recognized for the shareholder. So that is something that would be mentioned here. And that's something which we have discussed here in the formation part. In the last session, we discussed, again, the overview of Form 1120. We discussed, okay, what are the filing requirements? What are the consolidated tax returns? What is the basis of accounting? And then we discussed everything that goes into gross income and everything that goes into ordinary deductions. In today's session, we'll be discussing your charitable contribution deduction. We'll be discussing NOL deduction. We'll be discussing DRD, that's dividend received deduction, the foreign tax credits, the accumulated earnings tax, the personal holding company tax, estimated payments, and underpayment penalties. We'll be discussing all these topics in today's session for C Corporation, and that's the agenda. Stephanie, okay, Mike wanted to let you know I passed BC and my FAR retake using Ninja and Replace. Now on to RegTake. Okay, amazing. That's really great news. Congratulations on clearing it. So I think now you have 2 more to go, and hopefully you should be done very soon with that. But that's great news. It's very happy. I'm happy to start my session with something like that. So thank you so much. Okay, only reg left. Okay, so probably the last one. Okay, so we'll not see you for too long in the sessions. That's great. That's amazing. That's nice to hear. Now, if I'm talking about the charitable contribution activities deduction. Now, are we clear? In the last session, we had discussed, how many of you were there in the last session? We discussed the gross income and the ordinary deductions. What goes into gross income, what goes into ordinary deductions? How many of you were there? Josie was there. What about the rest of you? Deandra was not there. Deandra was not there. What about Lisa and Stephanie? Stephanie was not there. Lisa was not there. Okay, so only Josie was there. Okay. So if you went there in the last session, make sure you do check out the replay. I think the replay is right here. So if you go to the sparring replays, you will see formation and Form 1120 overview and income calculation for C Corporation. So there we have discussed each and every component of gross income, each and every component of ordinary deduction. Now, to calculate the income for C Corporation or to calculate the tax liability for C Corporation, the first thing we do is subtract or deduct the ordinary deductions, the business deductions from gross income, and then we make deductions for charitable contribution. Now, charitable contributions deduction, if you talk about it, is essentially limited to 10% of adjusted taxable income. It's limited to 10% of adjusted taxable income. Now, it was temporarily increased to 25%. However, that was testable only between October 2020 and December 2020. So now it's back to 10% for our exams. Now, how do I calculate this 10%? You have your total income and receipts, that is your gross income. Now, from this total income and receipts, we would subtract ordinary business deductions, including NOL and capital loss carry forward, not the carry back, but capital loss carry forward. All of that will be deducted. So you have your gross income. From this, you will subtract all your business expenses. So we have gross income, from which we'll subtract ordinary deductions the way we have already, from which we'll deduct capital loss carry forward, something which you've brought forward from the past years, and NOL carry forward. And once you do that, you get your basis for 10% charitable contributions deductions. Your charitable contributions deductions cannot be more than that. Cannot be more than this. Sometimes you would be given taxable income. So if you have already started with taxable income, how do you calculate the basis? So you have already started with taxable income. Now, first of all, from the taxable income, you will add back, because to arrive at taxable income, you have already subtracted the capital loss carryback. You have subtracted the NOL carryback. There's no NOL carryback anymore, so you have subtracted the DRD. You have subtracted the charitable contributions deductions. Now, so we need this basis for 10% for charitable contribution reduction. We need it. So if you're starting with gross income, if the taxable income haven't been given to you, the way you calculated is you have gross income, you subtract the ordinary deductions, you subtract the capital loss carry forward and the annual carry forward to get the basis for 10%. If you're starting with taxable income, you will add this back, DRD, you will add back the capital loss carry back, and you will subtract the charitable contributions deduction, and you will get the basis for 10%. Again, Josie, you are confusing two separate taxations. You are confusing partnership and C corporation. I think we had the same confusion last time as well. Now, is section 179 considered ordinary? Yes, it's a depreciation. The reason there's a difference between ordinary and separately stated for partnerships and S corps and ordinary, and there's no separately stated for C corps. Okay, so I'll come to your question. I'll explain your question for once and for all. But before that, are we all clear with this? How to calculate? If they give you taxable income, you have to go up. If they give you taxable income, you have to go up. And if they give you gross income, you have to come down to calculate the charitable contributions deductions. I hope that makes sense now. Now, once you have this, it's limited to 10%. You'll calculate at 10%. The excess which is not allowed for deduction will be carried forward 5 years. Now, you are allowed to take the deduction for a charitable contribution if you have paid it before the tax filing due date. So even if you have paid it by the next year, April, May, you can take the deduction. Are we clear with C corporation taxation? Everyone, charitable contribution deduction. Very, very important for the exams. Are we clear with this? Now let's try to understand, right? Partnerships and S corps, do they pay their own taxes? Do they pay taxes? No. So for taxes, for tax purpose,